March. Only on ESPN.
England 2 down. New man at the crease, Kevin Peterson. Hampshire player, but he rarely gets the chance to play here at the Rose Bowl. Played here this year just once for Hampshire, once for England, until today, second time today for England. Peterson off the mark straight away. That's 80 for 2 at the end of 15. Inzamam today not quite so straightforward in the field. His opening bowlers have normally produced wickets for them. Today, well, England are 80 for 2, but they're scoring more briskly than they have done to date at this stage of the previous matches, the equivalent stage of the previous matches. Third power play comes straight away, so all the power plays being taken in quick succession. What will Peterson do with this one then? 5 overs of this power play to come. He's always shown in the past that he's keen to take advantage of those field restrictions when the power plays are in operation. It's not always worked for him this summer. In fact, more than once he's found himself out within the power play.
Also, it'd be interesting to see whether a bit of mind games, whether Inzi brings back Mohammad Asif to bowl him. He's got 4 overs left.
Just short of him. Didn't quite carry. That man was on the edge of the circle. Peterson picks up 4. Abdul Razak, the man, short fine leg.
Well, this would have been a death. Down the leg side, going down the leg side, just clipped off, doesn't carry it, falls well short of Razak, but would have been worried for a split second there, Kevin Peterson.
That's a nice shot. Very, very elegant, very, very easy.
I think Ian Bell would like to roll up this Pakistan bowling attack and take him around with him. He's had a lot of success. He was England's best player in Pakistan, most consistent.
What a shot that is from Peterson. Very, very strong through mid-wicket. The outfield's fast. And Kevin Peterson has his 3rd 4.
108 for 2. 13 boundaries, 13 fours in England's innings so far. 13 fours in 21 overs. Peterson looks in good touch and good nick. Peterson, of course, is a Hampshire player. They play at this ground. He won't have played too often at it, if the truth were known, being an England player. Just played once here this year for Hampshire and once for England.
After that early dismissal of Trescothick, the batsmen have looked in good touch on a very fine surface here at the Rose Bowl. 70, I'd say, is a minimum score with a quick outfield and 20 overs of power play cricket. And Ian Bell taking the aerial route. 1, 2 bounces and away for 4.
Languid shot as well, this from Ian Bell, as he just chips it over mid-on. Rana Naved still looking to find full fitness, 78 miles an hour. The confidence in the pitch of Ian Bell just to chip the ball over mid-on.
It's in the air and he's gone. Kevin Peterson just once too often tries to work it to the leg side, and the outside edge has gone to the man.
Well, this is such a good wicket for Pakistan. Rana Naved looking quite ineffective, but he's pulled something out here, and Kevin Peterson looks at the big screen, advances down the pitch, whips the ball into the leg side, but it goes off a thick outside edge. A gentle catch to backward point. That is a big wicket for Pakistan. Rana Naved has got rid of Kevin Peterson. England have lost the 3rd wicket, and it is a biggie. Once Peterson goes, any team is glad to see the back of him. Peterson 20, 113 for 3.
New batsman for England, Paul Collingwood. Approaching 100 matches in his one-day career. 2 to go, 30 years old. Very fine all-round cricketer. And finds England in a good position, but they keep losing wickets. 3 wickets now. And will need a big partnership and set a base. Away Rana Naveed again. Strain down the leg side. He's done that too often in this one-day series. And the captain and the bowler are very cross.
Well, Inzamam just dropped to his knees. First delivery to Paul Collingwood. Just directed or angled down the leg side. It just needs a tickle. Goes away very quickly.
Just hints there, the ball's drifting in, and Paul Collingwood has timed that beautifully. Fast outfield, Collingwood has the second boundary.
Good touch from Collingwood.
It's in the air, and he's gone. Hinsey's got the wicket, great captaincy. He's gone for his strike bowler, and he struck.
You could sense it somehow. Inzamam calls him into the attack. Shoaib Akhtar, get me a wicket. England are vulnerable. The 3 down. Peterson's gone. Bingo, it's worked again. He's only got rid of Ian Bell. 125 for 4. It's a ball that's full of length, and it again comes off a thick outside edge. And it's a gentle catch into that backward point position. Pakistan sense that England are not going to get anywhere near the 250. Pakistan have nipped 4 out. Shoaib Akhtar has got 2 to himself. Ian Bell is the latest. 42, 125 for 4.
England have lost their 4th wicket, and that means Jamie Dalrymple's at the crease. 9th match, good average, good cricketer, good start to his international career.
Well, what's gone on here? Oh dear. Well, that's more interesting than Collingwood's LBW. Hinsey, can't believe it. Take a look at this.
Well, that was terrible. It did bobble, but no communication between the 2 fielders. And that, for me, sums up Pakistan in the field.
That's a lot better. Played it fine. And 4.
It's an area England really have to work on. This middle period of the game against the spinners, that's a little bit better. Aggressive stroke from Dalrymple, sweeping the ball away on the leg side. But they need more boundaries like that.
Gloved and just over the top of the keeper. Cameron Atmar couldn't reach it. The short ball brought the slightly full shot. That in turn brought 4.
Good clever bowling. Mohamed Asif got the bouncer, and it was a good line as well. Maybe a fraction leg side. Glove or top edge, got it really fine, and away for 4. Partnership now 64.
Lofted away, that's beautifully struck. It'll puff a dust as it lands some 5 or 6 yards in from the rope. It's another 50 then for Jamie Dalrymple, his 2nd in one-day internationals.
What a way to get there. He's pulled Mohamed Asif over mid-wicket for 4 boundaries. 72.5 his strike rate. He's got quicker as the innings has progressed. He's swept the spinner, and now he's going after the seamer.
Over mid-off. This time the slower ball is straighter, but it's well picked. Not only well picked, well hit as well.
Dalrymple in control of himself, out to the back of his hand, waited. Mid-off was up off the toe of the bat. And 2 bounces, and Dalrymple has his 5th 4. He moves on to 62.
Beautiful balls. No sooner did the 100 partnership come up than Rana Naveed has split them. He's got that Yorker through. It's a wicket from the final ball of the over. And Pakistan, just when this partnership was beautifully set to take advantage of the last 6 overs, have broken through.
Rana Naveed had enough of the slower balls. Went back to the Yorker. It swung in late. And knocks leg stump out of the ground. Beautifully bowled from Rana Naveed. A man who'd been in for a couple of hours has missed it. He's played really well, Jamie Dalrymple. He's gone for 62. England 226 for 5.
But it was worth it.
226 for 5, 6 overs left. It's Ricky Clark who's now at the crease. It's Paul Collingwood who from now on must be the key to England's success in this innings. See how far he can take it onwards.
Well, that's a single. That's his half century. Another good knock from Paul Collingwood.
And very well. It's what England wants him to do in the middle order. They want him to come in, settle things down, see England home, bat out the overs. Strike rate's very healthy, almost 91 runs per 100 balls. That's the job they want from Paul Collingwood.
That's gone very fine. Rana never had no chance of getting that.
There's no chance because it's way too wide. You've got to bowl it, and you know that Show's going to try and bowl it full, and all probability swinging into the right-hander, as does that. Oh, you don't need your 3rd man as wide as he is. You really don't.
Good Yorker. Still get a single though. And the man just shaping the throw, not actually throwing. He knows that could have been overthrows.
I'm pretty sure he'd be quite happy with this. He hasn't seen too many demons in this pitch. Possibly, when the lights kick in this evening, ball might just come on to the bat a little bit more if there's any moisture about. Just have to wait and see.
Got there. Shoaib Akhtar, the man taking the catch.
It's a very good catch as well. Shoaib Akhtar having to run away, take it over, coming over his shoulder, running. He's always the hardest ones to judge, and he's judged it magnificently. Slower ball, trying to work it around the corner. Paul Collingwood, little top edge. Shoaib takes off and catches that very well. Excellent catch. Well, he said, well, if my fielders won't do it, I'll do it for the bowlers myself. Paul Collingwood has gone for 61 from 62 balls. It's 250 for 7.
Well, that certainly was a good innings from Paul Collingwood. He has been replaced now by Sajid Mahmood. Very good strike rate that for Sajid Mahmood. Average though a bit meager. Needs to spend a bit more time at the crease, one would suspect. He did well. Now all he has to do is bowl a pretty good over here to finish off his work for the day. This will be his last over. Bowling to Chris Reed and Sajid Mahmood. I don't think he'd be too perturbed about a single off his very first delivery.
Hard to hit those, Mikey.
Especially at that pace. see that one side of the ball is quite a bit whiter than the other. That's a good shot. Cleared long off. If there had been one, it would have been a 4 nonetheless.
Gets it well. This gives himself a bit of room. Strike the ball, Chris Reed. Doesn't get it up there far enough, Sherlock. It ends up being a length ball. That's why he's allowed to get his arms free. Looks that well.
Ainsley makes another change. Bidoff goes right back onto the boundary now. Fine leg comes up. Doesn't want to be pitching anything on leg stump now, Shoaib Akhtar. Looking for 2. Not on though. I think he'll be out. That should be out by a distance. Nigel Long is asking for the television replay umpire to have a look.
Well, if it's a good throw, you've got to say you're always going to be struggling. And at the moment, he's out of frame. Is he going to get there? No.
Can't really complain about that though. I think Saj Mahmood realized that he needed to get Chris Reed back on strike. Quite willing to sacrifice his wicket. What does the third umpire think? He thinks the same thing we do.
Saj Mahmood. Well, he's been out there a little while, but believe it or not, he's now just been run out without facing a delivery. So he's gone, run out for naught, as you can see, from naught deliveries.
Well, John Lewis is the new batsman. He won't be on strike either. And that's pretty much the way I think England would like to keep it. Long off is in, but that's gone much too straight for him to prevent that from going all the way. Another boundary off the last delivery of that over. Good over, 12 runs from it.
It's a good shot. It's Reed. It's now 19 from 18. Just remember him having Alan Donald, Johannesburg. Not many people do that. Not many people hit Shoaib over his head a couple of times in the over, which he's done.
Have to make a slight adjustment here as far as the score is concerned. Score is now 262 for 8 because we had 1 run more than what was actually the case. Chris Reed had run 2 runs 2 overs ago. It was 1 short. We registered 2. Third umpire has informed us that there was 1 short, so we had to subtract 1. Manuel Hat there at extra cover. Got a bit of hand on that. .264 for 8, 5 deliveries to go.
Does pretty well. It's a hand to it.
Well, that's going very square. And again, it goes through the fielder. Have a look on your sheet there, Beefy. What age is he?
Well, so it's Shard Afridi. He's 26, might be.
No, that's 62, not 26.
I reckon it's cost them 40 or 50 runs, their fielding today. Sam, the field.
Slow delivery. Only's got hold of that, but Shoaib Malik is coming back and took the catch. That was a good catch, well judged.
So it was well judged in the end. But I thought he'd messed this up at one stage, which is right in front of our commentary box. And it just looked to me as if he'd misjudged it and was leaving himself too much to do. It's a slower ball. Sliced away, nothing wrong with Lewis having a go. No, I think at this stage he's got it wrong. In the end, he does well. He does very well in the end. But I think he misjudged it at the start. John Lewis has gone for 7. It's 268 for 9. Three balls to go then. And Stuart Broad. This man who joins Chris Reed. This man for England. And just 3 balls gone. They're across the batsman, so Chris Reed will be the man on strike.
For over.
I just think it's a par score. This outfield is an excellent pitch. I'm sure they'll be delighted here at the Rose Bowl that this pitch does appear to be settling down now. I think England have to bowl really well. They've got a rookie attack, some youngsters who lack experience. So 272. I'd always like runs on the board, that's for sure. But Pakistan have an excellent lineup.
Your money's in your pocket from the
No,
sounds
it's
of
not.
it.
No, I'm just trying to... I think I'd be favouring England, but I'd like the runs.
Okay. But David Lloyd marginally, I think, favours England. Likes the fact that they've got runs on the board. It is a good total. We've told you already that the average score here at the Rose Bowl in one-day cricket this year is 260. So England marginally better than that. But of course, it's a very, very strong Pakistan lineup. And heading the way, Mohammad Hafiz. Shoaib Malik at the other end, both of whom bowled a little bit of off-spin today rather well. The spinners were probably best of the Pakistan bowlers, certainly in terms of the economy rate today. Maybe that will be a thing in Andrew Strauss's mind. Take pace off the ball in the middle of the overs. But for now, John Lewis has the new ball. Bowled so well at Lord's. Terrific performance from him in the last match, but pretty inexperienced in international terms. Very experienced, of course, in domestic cricket terms. It's in the air and gone. Paul Collingwood at backward point. John Lewis has a wicket with a new ball again.
Well, England lost their wicket with the first ball to Scothick. This time it's England in on the act. John Lewis with a high swinging ball, full of length. Just couldn't resist it. Shoaib Malik chases this ball. Just look how wide it is. Goes very comfortably to Paul Collingwood at backward point. It's England with a wicket in the first over this time. Joy there for Andrew Strauss. Misery for Shoaib Malik. He's gone for 1. Pakistan 2 for 1.
So England have an early wicket in the first over. Pakistan got one in the first over, and now John Lewis has one for England. Younis Khan is at number 3. Slightly too full. Frustrating for him to give away a boundary. Last delivery of the over. 14 for 1. Smashed. Smashed long and high and over the rope for 6. Magnificent shot.
And Scooby might catch this. Way into the crowd. 6 or 7 rows back. Steps down the pitch and meets it almost halfway. Launches the ball over deep long on into the crowd. That's a goner. Well, it's not Scooby's guy.
Four more. Not such a good delivery this time. Bit full, bit leg stompish. And whipped away. 10 off the final 2 deliveries of the over. Pakistan 25 for 1. Younis Khan into the action now.
And just an assessment from Pakistan in these early overs. Confirmation that this is a really good pitch. There hasn't been any movement from England's bowlers, but they've bowled accurately. So it's time, in Pakistan's eyes, to go after the ball.
To hurry, Strauss with a direct hit. Billy Doctorow calls for the third umpire. England are confident.
Gut feeling. In. Gut feeling. Let's see. Direct hits usually go with the fielding side. Oh, what judge am I? What judge am I? Gut feeling in. That batsman's going to have a surprise here.
Well, it's good work from Strauss. Direct hit, the batsman just short. We mentioned the fact that fielding may be a key difference between the two teams today, and England have their second wicket through an outstanding piece of fielding from Andrew Strauss.
Well, it just shows you so many times these direct hits go with the fielding side. But one or two of those players out there are surprised. Here he comes. Strauss the captain, a little bit of hesitancy. Dive and throw in one movement. Well, if he's 20 in 19 deliveries, it's 29 for 2.
So 29 for 2 Pakistan. It's been a fascinating start, some good strokes, good bowling and a mix-up to bring the second wicket. And Mohammad Yusuf is at the crease now with Younis Khan. Two high-class players.
There's that little bit of width, and there's the boundary. England have a ring of fielders, 4 of them on the offside there. But if you find the gap, Younis Khan, that is, finds the gap and hits it like that, he'll pick up the boundaries.
Well, he was looking to carve it away through the offside in the earlier over as well, Younis Khan. This time he found the gap.
And again, successive boundaries then for Younis Khan. He's found the gap on both occasions. Well, 2 boundaries in succession. 9 from the over so far. More runs now. That's beautifully struck. Just clears the ropes in my book. It's 6 runs, I think, but not according to Nigel Long. It's 4 or 6, take your pick. Except it goes in the book at this stage as 4.
Well, this is not good bowling now from Broad. The last over is a lot better. I think the situation has got the better of him.
First ball goes for 4. 1 bounce, skidding away across the outfield there. Younis Khan really on a roll here, seeing it well and hitting it even better. Sliced away, hammered away over the top. Broad can't get round to it. 4 balls gone this first over from Saz Mahmood. Already 8 runs against his name.
Well, he's got to quickly learn here. That length, probably good enough for test match cricket, but not certainly not for one-day cricket. Short and wide.
It's a good shot. It was hit too firmly for John Lewis to react to it. It went straight back past him. In the air maybe, but at a sort of pace that gave him absolutely no chance. Well, that's just a gorgeous shot. Real class. And if that's from a man who's been struggling to get going this evening, might not be a very good sign for England.
Straight back down the ground. Billy Doctorow could have gotten a bit of damage there.
Well, a smile for Billy Doctorow. Saw Ian Bell earlier in the day getting hit in the private regions. How far was this away from Billy? Half a chance? Oh, good work, Billy.
Well, it was close to both things, a catch and also hitting Billy. There's a man out there. Oh, just about got to it as well, Stuart Broad. That was a good effort.
Well, it was a great effort in the end from Stuart Broad. I'm not sure how quickly he picked it up. He goes down early. Does it carry? Yes, it does. He gets two hands there. Didn't really pick it up that well out of the lights.
Well, again, they won't need to run, they won't need to call. It's another boundary. Great shot. Smashed through backward point. Is a little bit wide from Paul Collingwood, but Younis Khan gave that the full Monty. .50 for Younis Khan. And a good half-century it's been. 9 fours and 62 balls under pressure after the early wickets. He's a real fighter, this fellow. Great shot, picked his spot. No risk once you get it over that man at short mid-wicket, because there's a huge gap in the outfield there.
Thinking boundary.
Oh! It's beaten the man at short fine leg. And both of them asked the question, can he finish it off? No is the answer. Boundary to finish the over.
Well, there is the response. That's the first time, really, that Younis Khan has gone big at the reverse sweep. In terms of jockeying position, he's just trying to make sure there that this position stays in favour of Pakistan. Suddenly, instead of 4 and over, we're up to 6 and over with 1 ball. There he goes. Now that's gone a long way. That's several rows back into the crowd. And where Peterson slipped up there was that maybe he got a bit too confident, because he seemed just to offer it up into the air, and the offer was accepted.
Another angle to this is to keep Peterson on. 3 overs for 13, quiet and now ready to go.
Well, Peterson anticipated. Guessed wrong. So his 4th over goes for 10. His figures change a bit. Number 23. It's 171 for 2. It's 50 for Mohammed Yusuf. Quietly gone about his business again after a sticky, slow start. It's 50 from 84 balls. Not as fluent as normal, but it's a valuable contribution nonetheless, where he's made his runs pretty much all around the wicket again. It's 50 out of a partnership of 142, no doubt about it. It's Younis Khan who's been the dominant partner, but together they've helped build a very strong position for Pakistan in this chase. They're very close to getting the required number of runs down below the 100 mark. That's always a Bit of a psychological barrier. Always feels better once you're chasing fewer than 100. Good shot. Beautiful straight drive. And a shame for Stuart Broad. In the end, it's 7 from the over. It's 184 for 2.
Bounces followed by the pitch-up delivery, and Younis Khan has just hit Saj Mahmood straight back over his head for 4, and he moves to 98.
It truly has been one very good innings. Younis Khan has stroked some lovely boundaries. This one, a straight drive, intentionally playing it in the air because he had to avoid that field at mid-off, and he had the confidence really to do it.
Well, there it is. Younis Khan, his second one-day international 100. It's off a no ball, but that won't bother Younis Khan. What an incredible innings, what an incredible player. His 100 came off 105 balls, and he's batting in his favoured number 3 position. And boy, is he doing it well.
It was truly a very fine innings. Pakistan had lost 2 wickets, so it was imperative that the informed Younis Khan stayed out there with Mohammad Yusuf, carve a partnership and get a big score. He's been outstanding on all these counts. Got a wonderful partnership with Mohammad Yusuf, and now his second one-day 100.
Well, Ramiz, I know there'll be one very pleased Pakistan supporter, and that'll be Imran Khan, who for a year or so has been saying that Younis Khan must bat at number 3 in one-day cricket for Pakistan. They've tried Shahid Afridi, Shoaib Malik up the order, but Imran felt that Younis Khan must be in at 3. Best players in early. There is a man at long on. It's Marcus Trescothick, and Stuart Broad has a wicket. Younis Khan has got to 100 and then given it away. And England might be back in this game.
Well, this is a big wicket, a big bonus, because Younis Khan in the end threw his wicket away. He'll be disappointed. There's a fielder there, and throughout in this innings he's been escaping the fielders in the ring and on the boundary rope. A half-attempted drive. It wasn't meant to go in that direction. Marcus Trescothick took it calmly, cool catch. But Younis Khan has got his second one-day 100, batted beautifully. Pakistan 196 for 3.
New batsman, the Pakistan captain in Zaman ul-Haq. Little cameo of an innings at Lords. Came in and finished that game off a quick-fire 40, and if he does the same again, this game will be all over as well. We've seen that shot a few times from Enzi. The Gordon Greenwich flick off the hit, and it's away for 4.
I think it's pretty much clear as far as Inzamam is concerned. He's going to go after the bowling here.
Ball can't be short though. Inzamam picks up length far too well. He's been around a long time, and he's hit a few 4s through mid-wicket, and that's another one.
If you want to bounce him out, make sure that it's a high ball.
Down the pitch. Will it go all the way? It sure has. It's gone a long way. And Inzamam has 2 4s, and that's 6.
What a blow. 17 from 8 balls in Zaman ul-Haq. And we've already seen in the short stint some magnificent blows.
Well bowled, Jamie Dalrymple. He's turned one from outside off, and Mohammad Yusuf's vigil comes to an end. He's been bowled by Dalrymple. Absolute beauty.
Well, this is pretty classical from the off spinner. Flighted delivery, ball spinning back to hit the middle stump. Mohammad Yusuf beaten in the flight. So England pick up another wicket. That is what they need to do now. Just pick those wickets and pressurize Pakistan. Mohammad Yusuf gone for 60. Pakistan 215 for 4.
Biggest cheer of the day so far, and that's why Boom Boom Afridi's at the crease. Over 228 matches, he's amassed a strike rate of 108.1. That's a beauty. Is out. Yes, it is. Game on. Afridi has come and gone. He's gone for naught.
Didn't look too happy, Afridi, showing his sleeve to the umpire. Still looking at the spot. Let's see what happened here. I think he probably kissed his sleeve, missed the bat. England went up in unison. Strong appeal from everyone, and yes, clearly hitting the sleeve. But he's gone for naught. Pakistan 217 for 5.
One danger man gone, one at the crease. Abdul Razak comes in. Ball has been changed after the Afridi dismissal. You can see this one not as discoloured as the previous one that was 40 odd overs old.
That's gone a long, long way. 6 it is. It's 235 for 5. Easy. Easy. Stuart Broad takes another.
And fair play to the young man. He's done it with another slower ball. Abdul Razak is deceived totally by it, just chips it back. Bold young man. Is there yet another twist in this game? Slow ball. He's played the shot way before the ball's got there. Tries to check it, and all he does is chip it back. Or bowl. Razak has gone. He's gone for 16. It's 256 for 6.
Well, Pakistan lose yet another wicket, and Cameron Atmal is a new batsman, and straight to the backward point, and he's gone first ball.
Funny old game, Mikey. Well, he couldn't have picked out Paul Collingwood. He hasn't had the best of tours, Cameron Atwell. England will think they've got a chance again here, and they have. I can't believe it. He's had the horrors this tour. It continues. He's gone for naught off just one ball, so Stuart Broad is on a hat-trick.
Four deliveries to go. Most important one, though, is this one coming up with Rana Nabid on strike. Stuart Broad on a hat-trick.
England have brought in a slip.
Everyone is getting excited again. England fans were a bit quiet earlier on. And he has run that down towards third man. It may go all the way. It does.
Well, Stuart Broad considers himself unlucky there.
Hold them. Another one is down. 8 down.
And Supporters can't believe what they're seeing. Well, not a great shot, but I tell you what, it's another slower ball that is done for the batsman. The bowler's an off-cutter. Might have helped it on with a little inside edge. But it looked pretty ugly at the end. 2 overs to go, 7 needed. This 2 for 32. Naveed's gone for 7. So it's now 265 for 8. 7 to win from 12 balls.
Shoaib Akhtar is a new batsman. He'll be the non-striker because that wicket fell on the last delivery of John Lewis's over. Ricky Clark has the ball in his hands. Long chat between Inzamam Haq and Shoaib Akhtar as Shoaib Akhtar comes in. I'm sure England will be very happy to give Inzamam Haq a single off this very first delivery. Here we go. Well, he's gone a long way down, Shoaib Akhtar. If that had hit, that would have been the end of him.
How close was this? Well fielded. Realises Shoaib Akhtar's come along. Oh well, not in the frame.
That could have been 9 down. Looking for 2 here, Inzamam. Not on though. Kevin Peterson gets to it very quickly. Shoaib Akhtar now on strike. Two, 6, 6 for 8. 6 required. 10 balls to go. Lots of players out on the balcony there for Pakistan. As Andrew Strauss is bringing as many fielders as he possibly can into the circle. Stop these singles. Got it away. Shoaib Akhtar. We have 2, 6, 7 for 8. The scoreboard on the ground, it says 2, 6, 8 for 8. We'll get that sorted very quickly. Another single for Inzamam Haq, although he's looking for 2, but it's Kevin Peterson is very quick. Just a single. There's the scoreboard on the ground. 269 for 8 is what that says. We have 268 for 8. We have extras 22. They have 23. So it would seem as if possibly there was a no ball that we missed. That's a good shot. Just a single low. Shoaib Akhtar pushing straight back down the wicket. Not too sure exactly what's happening here. Andrew Strauss bringing more fielders in, even though that Inzamam is on strike, to try and prevent any more singles. It's short, it's pulled, it's 4. And Inzamam Haq has won the game for Pakistan.
And it isn't the first time, and it won't be the last time. What a magnificent player he is. England, well, they should have won this, I felt. But they're onto the board, they got their wickets. Played a couple of bowlers. Let the captain down. But well played, that man. Short. and pulled away. Not the place to bowl. Didn't want to watch, but they're celebrating now, the Pakistani supporters. They might all have a lot to celebrate. He's not so far away. World Cup, the Caribbean. He could well be one of the sides. If they don't win, it'll go very close, I think.
Well, England fought back. They fought back well. At 196 for 2, Pakistan were coasting and looked as if they would win this quite comfortably. Even at 256 for 5, again, they got into themselves into a very comfortable position, Pakistan. But England just kept on plugging away. Reduced them to 265 for 8, but in the end, they got there. 273 for 8. Pakistan with an over to spare. Younis Khan, a fantastic century, 101 from just 109 deliveries. Mohammed Yusuf, he got 60. Didn't look quite himself, Mohammed Yusuf, but he never gave up. He stuck around, had a good partnership with Younis Khan. And in the end, it was the captain, Inzamam ul Haq, who won the game for Pakistan, getting the last few runs.